Look at that smiling face, blue paint job, and number one on this side. It's none other than the heir to the island of Sodor himself, Thomas the Tank Engine. The main character in the Thomas and Friends series, who must be royalty because if he was under any kind of employment contract, he'd have been fired in every single episode for not doing his job properly. But Thomas is a character that kids can relate to because he's constantly making mistakes. Except he never seems to learn from any of them, but that's a more complicated lesson. Left for other shows like Thundercats. Look at that! Did you see he wasn't even hauling the aquarium cars properly? And, of course, later in the episode, the rest of the trains will be attacked by a giant purple octopus. Hopefully, it's one of the episodes narrated by George Carlin. Great choice! I've seen a lot of the Thomas and Friends shows and movies over the past few years, and they're great kids shows, and the toys are equally fun for young children, because they like the characters and you can build giant train playsets out of them with the tracks and run the trains all over them. And they even work with Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. The trains and playsets are fairly pricey, but they are licensed merchandise with a high build quality. These will take some abuse, as you can see from all of the trains I review. My family has been rough on these. But they survive to haul another day. One thing I like about them is that they're mostly wood, with big plastic wheels. They don't feel like cheap garbage, like a lot of modern kids' toys. These feel solid, like old-school kids' toys. They've usually got magnets on the front and back, like Thomas here, so you can build long trains out of them and drive them around on the train tracks and playsets, or crash them into the camera. It's Thomas, who eventually finds out that Diesel 10 is his father. No!